Yes, good boy. Hi, my name is Laura Guthrie, and I'm the on-site trainer here at Golden Quest. Today I have with me Baker, tattooed KR7. Baker is an 8-month-old Comfort Retriever here from Golden Quest, and he's been in training for 10 days. So we're going to show you what he's been doing, how he's been learning. And we went ahead this time, if you haven't noticed, we went ahead and got a bigger crate. The wire crate, although it was perfectly fine, technically, the bigger crate makes Baker feel a little bit more comfortable and at ease. So, like you can see, he's going in it on his own accord this time around. Good job, without me having to throw food in it. So, yeah, we're going to jump right in. I'm going to get some more treats so we can start working. Now with Baker, he used to have a big problem jumping. The problem has almost diminished and gone away. Yes, good boy. When he's outside, you'll still tend to see it. Sometimes he still jumps at the door trying to entice you to let him in. Good, but like you can see, he's learned that sitting is the proper way to get affection and to get rewards. Good boy. Oh, I dropped it. You get it? Right here. Good. Baker crate. Good. Yes. So what you just saw there, you saw him trying to paw to get out. So if you notice, what I did is I actually shoved some food in the back, distracted him, let him go back to the food, and then I opened the door. Great. Good boy. This time I'm going to leave it open. Free. Good boy. Baker, crate. This time I'm going to close it. Good boy. Yes, good crate, Baker. Yes. Free. Good boy. Notice that time I also said free, even though he was already coming out by himself. Eventually, with more repetition, he's going to get continuously better at that, and he's going to start coming out wonderfully. When you say free, ideally, once he gets a little older, you can start saying no and closing the door if he tries to come out without you allowing him. And by allowing him, I mean without you having released him. It's just some good manners. Yes, to instill now and to keep consistent with. Yeah, good boy. And as you can see, he has a good reward history with the place. Sometimes he'll guess and assume that I might want him on there. Baker, place. Yes. Good boy. Yes, place. Good boy. Yes. So as you can see with the place, I can walk around it, but I constantly have to drop a reward on it. Good boy. Yes, good place. Well done. Baker, free. Free. Yes, good free. Good boy. Baker, sit. Good job. Good sit. Baker, stay. Yes, good stay. Well done, buddy. Free. Yes. Good boy. Yeah, good job. Free. Even though I put himself there, I asked him to free because I don't want him getting confused later on. I want him to eventually do a nice play stay for you guys. So I went ahead and I'm going to release him by saying free. Baker, come. Yes, good job, buddy. Well done. Good job. Whew, watch out. Since we're getting the doorbell, since you guys are getting the doorbell with him, we've been working on transferring his touch from my hand to the bell. So let's see how you do with that. Touch. Yes, good boy. Baker, touch. Yes, good job. Right now, he's doing it rather feather light. So when he gets home, the nice thing about these doorbells is you can place a treat right down in here, in this little slot right here, which makes it really nice because then he can smell it with the hole that's right here. No. Yes, good job. Yeah. Ooh. No. Yes. Good. Yes, good boy. Like you can see, he's smelling it right now. Good. Yes. So at home, that's what you would do. When you mounted the wall, go ahead and put it inside. That way he presses it a little bit harder and a little bit easier and quicker. And then you reward him big for that and just keep that up and eventually he'll catch on really quickly. No. Good job. Good boy. Take her down. Good. Good down. Yes, down. Good boy. Free. Yes. So the reason why I didn't do a down stay and step away is because with Baker, if I step away from him, it's really hard and he gets up really quick. So instead of forcing him to do a down stay simply for the sake of saying he can down stay, it's not fair to him because I'm not building him up for success by doing that. With him, it was hard enough for him for me to rise back up. We really had to work on that. He had to get more comfortable with me rising. Good. And so for him, I'm really proud that he's not trying to get up and follow me. Like you saw, I could take a little step backwards. That's really big for him because down, it's easy for him to break down versus sit, which is a little weird, yeah. But I mean, that's just him, and he's doing fine otherwise. So we'll see if he'll let me get a little further this time. Down. Down, good boy. Stay. No. Down. 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 Yes, down. Stay. Yes. Good boy. Stand. Yes. Good boy. Good job. Let me get a leash, hold on. Sometimes he's expecting me to give him a treat right away. Heel. Yes. So what you can see there, he's not sitting perfectly, but he's sitting when I stop. And that's what we want. We want him to sit when I stop. And that, again, that's what I was talking about last time. It's just the auto sit. Just a nice behavior for him to do. He's doing really well this time, so let me get him to actually heel nicely so you can see him walking around. Right, bud? Baker, heel. Yes. No, come on. Yes. The reason why I told him no is because I wanted him to focus on me, even though one dropped. Yes. Yes, good heel. Good. Heel. Good boy. Good. Heel. So as you notice, my hand's not constantly down there, but every once in a while it goes back down to reward him. Yes. Yes, good boy. Well done. Heel. Nope. Yes. Sometimes he will try to go around me into the other side. I just kind of hold the leash tight and just wait for him to move back to the right side, and then I reward him for doing so. Good boy. As you can see, I always have this J in my leash, this nice loose leash. He doesn't need me to hold it like this. If I do, that'll make his opposition reflex kick in, and he won't want to come with me. So I always have the loose leash, and if I have to tug him closer to me, I will. If I need him to come back up to me because he's too far away, I'll just call him up. Yay! Good. If he's too far ahead, I'm going to turn around real quick so that way he has to follow. That way he learns, oh, I need to pay attention. She's moving. Right, bud. Heel. Reward. Good boy. Yes. So you see I'm marking it with a yes when he's in the right position. Yes. And the right position would be from ear to shoulder is in line with my leg. Yes. Good. Yes. Good boy. Well done. Free. So when it comes to healing, when it comes to healing, I find it important that you give them distinct understanding of what healing is. And to me, what I teach them is that healing is about us together. We're moving together. You're not off sniffing or trying to pull me in one direction. I'm not completely in another conversation, not even looking at you. Healing is about us together as human and dog, human and canine. And it is about us enjoying exercise together, or just the outside, or taking a walk. Yeah. So if for any reason he's not listening, I remind him by just saying, no, heel. And then when you see him in position like I just mentioned, then ear to shoulder, I say yes. And you can say, good heel, and reward him for it. And eventually, you can just fade out the reward because it'll just be a behavior he knows is what's acceptable and what's desired on your part. But with him, like I mentioned with the healing, if he's lagging behind, you can coax him up and he comes up pretty quickly. If he's going ahead, just turn around really quick and it'll have him going, whoa, where are they going now? So he learns that I should probably focus on them because they could turn at any minute and I don't know when that minute's going to be. Also with healing, I mentioned like not excessively sniffing on their part. So if they are, I tell them no, and then I'll actually remind them what they're doing. It's like no, heel, to let them know, no, I think you forgot. Let me remind you, you're supposed to be healing right now. Because they're just like kids, they have a certain mindset, and so I like to personally remind them what they're doing because I don't want to reprimand them if they forgot, genuinely forgot, because their mind is like a toddler and they're saying, I want to sniff, I want to sniff. If you think they need to go to the bathroom and they're on a leash, what I say free. Basically, my reasoning for saying free is when they're healing is because I want them to know that they're out of their heel. They don't need to be in their heel obedience. They can remove themselves from that. They don't need to be doing heel anymore, that they can go freely. So same thing, if you want him to get to play, if you want him to go greet somebody, don't let him break his heel. Don't let him get out of a heel and just say, yeah, that's fine. Help him learn the black and white lines of what heel is. And by that I mean, tell him he is free. He's released from performing heel. And that free means he can go sniff the ground. He can go say hello to those people. He can go potty, what have you. And then when it's time to go, say, okay, Baker, heel, and then ask him to get back in the heel. It's just important for them to have the very clear and consistent boundaries, and for you guys as a family, and even your guests to be consistent with them. Because if they're not, especially with young puppies his age that are really, easily swayed and easily taught new and bad habits, it's important that you guys try to keep them as consistent as possible so he stays as successful as he can. Baker. Now, one thing, like I said, he does have a problem with jumping up, or he did anyway. He's doing so much better. You saw it a few times. We've been using the word off instead of down. And again, that's going to be in the training manual to kind of give you guys a clear understanding of why. But we use the word off to be clearly different. No, Baker. Baker, come. Yeah, thank you. He was jumping up on the table looking for his bowl of food. So, like I was saying, we say off, so he has a clear image that off means get off of something. Get off the human, get off the couch, get off the table. Eventually, obviously, house manners. He is doing pretty well, but he's going to do much better once he's home with you guys, and it's consistent, it's a routine, and he knows better, and you guys teach him that, no, you can't get away with that here, you couldn't get away with it with her, you can't get away with it with us. So, just like teenagers, they're going to test some patience, test some boundaries, just to make sure you're not getting soft on them, just making everything as good as rain, as right as rain, I believe the saying goes anyway. And then with down means to lay your body down, get on your belly. So we try to keep those things very clear and different here. I think someone is getting a little warm. It's a little warm in here, so we're going to go outside and play. But when it comes to his potty training, he's doing awesome. He's not had any indoor accidents. He's not had any crate accidents this week at all. I'm so happy. I'm really disappointed I won't be able to get to talk with you guys on Saturday, but absolutely, because I'm going to be out of town, but absolutely call me, ask me questions. He's doing really great. The biggest thing I always want to have people keep in their mind, it's in your training manual, but I want to just remind you that specifically with the puppies, no matter their age, they have already built a reward history with me. I have already made clear boundaries, and we have a communication together already. We have an understanding, which is why he behaves the way he does for me. The training means that he has a foundation and he understands what certain words mean and he understands what marker cues are. But it's up to you guys as the family to really show him and build a reward history with yourself. So teaching him that we give you good things too, whether it's praise, food, etc. So that teaches him that you guys are just as important as I am. And by making that relationship connection and then making boundaries very clear, just like I have, just like I've taught you to, both in these videos and with the training manual. You guys keep it up. He's going to be really great, and he's going to continue to do well. So it's just about keeping consistent, right? And building reward history. And always giving them the benefit of the doubt if the distractions are really high. Build them up for success by doing it nice and slow. Give them minimal distractions. If there's going to be big distractions, going on a walk outside, a lot of things going on, bring big rewards, big tasty, nasty, smelly treats that he loves to keep him going. Because bigger distractions, the harder it is for them to focus, especially at his age. Yeah. I'm so excited you guys get to see him and pick him up. If he jumps on you when you come to say hi to him, ignore him or ask him to get off, and then once he sits, reward him. So keep that up from the first get-go, from the first meeting, okay? So it was such a pleasure to get to work with Baker. I really enjoyed working with him, especially since I've gotten to work with some of his litter mates, so it was kind of fun getting to see his individual personality. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Thank you. So I hope you guys have a great day and have a good few days together. First few days are always the rockiest. You guys settle in your routine and everything, but all right, this is us signing out. Not like that, Baker. No, off. Good boy.